We got something. SGA? Yes. Yes. Austin Reeves. Purple. Just bought $35,000 in now what can we get? Ten packs. Gonna go with the splash. Ooh. Murray. Satan and Piston jerseys, nice. They're Jordans. Who's the guy? The Marble. We have Jalen Brown. Green. Scotty Barnes. Air Jordans. Ooh, we got a banger here. Who's it gonna be? Kevin Garnett. Eastern Conference. 98 Eastern Conference. Trey. That's a keeper. Too hard. AD Kuzma. Last pack Mojo. Victor. Sharon Jackson. Hey, Debbie. Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah, that's what time I have too. Yeah, Bobby Portis, huh? I just got a new point guard. Doc Rivers. I got SGA. Yeah, I just got into basketball for the playoffs. There really isn't anybody. Oh, explain it to me through the chat. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just getting this old stuff done. A 100 plus overall would be nice. Which one would you say? Okay. Let's give it a shot. So you want triple threat then? Alright, I got you. LeBron. LeBron's pretty good. What in the set? Wow, Luka, LeBron, and Reeves. That's pretty good. Jeez. Do you have to beat him by more than like 10 or what? I don't. Is that under settings? Oh. Let's just get out of this game and win. I'm doing my best. Oh my God. Two more points. Oh yeah. Hey, brother, Dev. We got a dub. Moving on. They're a lot faster than other games. I could probably go through this in one night. I'm going to church at 9, so gotta I will. For playoffs. I know, it's just super slow. Holy awesome. This will be a nice. Who do you pick, bro? Oh. Oh. Ah, it sucked. I couldn't get off it. That's okay. I like Joel. This thing is, he's not really. He's not the best defender. Controller settings. What is that going to do? Alright. So let me finish this lineup and then I'll go do it. I can tell I need the help because I just got the game about a month ago. What do you, you're in the same time zone as me. I'm just doing my managing my lineups. I don't have to say sorry. I just want to get going and play now because I gotta go back and do. I gotta, let's see, turn this on. Okay, let's see. Okay. Who's your favorite team, Dev? Timberwolves, you said, right? I just call you Sensei.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce.
Oh, they got a good Luka. How long does it take to go through all this? Every team?
Here we go. So it's Sioux Falls now. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Connect, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes, and it's James in at the four-man position.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
If everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
2 on the clock. Fades back. No good there. Here's Rivers. Check by James.
Oh, man, how did he miss that?
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot. The contest and the rebound, folks, that is how you defend.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Gortat. From outside, off the mark. Mitchell against Reeves. And right on target.
And this is
Even the
typical
play-in
of him.
teams?
Always making
Oh,
an
man.
impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Embiid. Following the score by Los Angeles. Outside for Mitchell. Over Reeves. Ooh, Mitchell. A tough two.
Defense does their job. Mitchell just does a better job of beating them.
The open shot by James. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for Sioux Falls. 2-point game.
No.
In transition. The three, James. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's Bird, guarded by Doncic. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Inside. And
What
stolen
the
by Hayes. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Six to shoot. Here's Embiid. Embiid.
Joel.
Contact inside.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. He made it very clear. They need to work the ball inside, saying, quote, they haven't blocked a shot yet. Bring the ball to them. Make them defend us down low.
Oh.
See how they take that advice. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Bird. To the inside. James with a steal. Here's Connect. Finished off the break.
Creating some easy offense off the steal. LeBron James always working with those quick hands.
Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Hayes. To the paint. It's picked off. In transition, here they come.
Oh, yeah.
They're well within striking
James. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to Gortat. Here's Bird, guarded by Doncic. And it's Bird missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
So it's Sioux Falls now. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Rivers. Gortat passes to Bird. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Dang it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Embiid passes to Bird.
Oh, he nails it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. He hits the first one, and they'll put him on 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game. 44 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flash.
Never want to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
His play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. Shot clock at 2. That three's off the mark.
The shooter thought he had enough space.
Hold for last shot.
Right on.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. They're behind by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game. LeBron James.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Now here's Mitchell. Missed it. And they need to stop the clock.
Oh,
So there's the
man. How did he
Just
miss
a
that
must-foul
layup?
situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
Now a timeout call by Sioux Falls. They're behind by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Bird. Here's Gortat. Money. And that one brings him within 1.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're in front by 1. 1 second left to play in the 4th. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Luka.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game. So it's Los Angeles picking up.
Can I play that? Restart? I'll beat him this time.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. We've got Mitchell, and it's Rivers in at the point. Has to connect. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. Here's Rivers. James with the block.
Sending
falls.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
And it's Bird missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. The shot by Reeves, no good. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Oh, come on.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked it in on the glass.
Oh, what?
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And stolen by Reeves. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Hayes against Embiid. Hayes misses. Outside Mitchell. Gortat gets the bucket.
This is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And they'll get another chance. James with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gortat. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Feel flow. Danny knew it.
On a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Rivers. 5 to shoot. Here's Bird. Guarded by Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 2-point game. Here's Connect. Throws it up high. And finished off by Hayes.
Seen that
All
coming.
eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Oh my God.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. 1:56 left in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Hayes for 3. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. Gortat's got 4 rebounds now. Right side Mitchell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And slammed up by James.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
And that was good. Mitchell.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
Well, that's all about effort. He knows how much each bucket means right now, and he's clearly willing to fight for it.
Rebounded by Sioux Falls. Gortat's getting his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Mitchell. Here's Bird. And the 3 off target.
In my hat. Bird can't make a 3 on the Lakers? This is downright cheating.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from James.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has
Fire.
come into his own.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Banks on the 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Gortat. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
A three, James. And we're good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. They're trailing by 1. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Austin Reed.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game was about the free ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of Sioux Falls was giving across in that huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Allie, thank you. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the three-point lead he's given them? And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bird. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic.
It's no cohesive unit with
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for Philadelphia. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for Sioux Falls, they've got Joel Embiid. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. So it's Sioux Falls now. Pass to Rivers. Here's Gortat. He's guarded by Martin. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And Mitchell with the slam.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. He shoots a 3. Rebounded by Sioux Falls. Here's Rivers. Here's Mitchell. Here's Bird. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Embiid. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
Outside Mitchell. 2 shots, 2 makes.
Here we go, here we go.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Bird. George defending. And he's going for the layup. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Oubre. Offensive rebound. Here's Bird. Pass to Gortat. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Oubre. Mitchell's shot is good.
Oh, finally, that rhythm is getting better every game.
Right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Right side Oubre. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Oubre. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. On offense, here's Sioux Falls. Pass to Gortat. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Outside Oubre. Embiid brings a double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Sioux Falls now. Sioux Falls leading by 5. Here's Bird into the lane.
Thunder dunk.
With both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Time to run it up.
Bird's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Embiid passes to George. Nails nails it from three.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls.
Give everybody a break.
So both teams changing up here. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lowry against Doncic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sioux Falls.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Gordon on the wing. He's defended by Hayes. Gordon, the pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Jackson. Drummond against Hayes. And here's Gordon from the arc. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Bird. Lowry with a steal. And fast break. The teardrop. Got a hand on it. Here's Bird. Drains the triple.
Trino.
He's got 7 points.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Lowry drawing the double team. Jackson on the wing. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Sioux Falls leading by 7. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here. And it's Bird missing. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Martin. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Yes, it's good.
Bird,
9 points in the
man.
game.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Tipped away. Lowry left side. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Substitution on court.
There's Jackson with the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys at 3 open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
And so it's Sioux Falls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Sioux Falls is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Paul George. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Maxey. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Maxi's got his first points of the game.
A physical scoring guard. Maxi is at home on the inside.
Back to Williams. It's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Philadelphia trails by 6. Now Maxi. Inside. Here's George. Pass to McCain. Knocked loose. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by George. And here they go. Here's Bird. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Bird's got 11 points. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. For some reason, he decided to foul there.
PA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Maxi. It's George on the wing. Drills the baseline jumper. He's got 5.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Only team foul. Williams.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Sioux Falls. Rivers comes in for Williams.
Substitution for your home team. Joel Embiid. Rivers.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's Bird with a rebound. Sioux Falls leading by 8. Rivers, the pass to Bird. Shoots over George. That one's wide left.
Hello, hello. Good morning.
So it's Philadelphia now. Oubre on the wing. Back to George. Martin finds George. Martin outside. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Rivers. George defending. The offensive rebound. Pass to Burke. On the wing, Mitchell. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Both teams
Larry
substitutions.
with the stash.
Take it away. In transition, here they come. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops
Gilgy, SGA MVP.
Pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
Philadelphia trails by 10. Oubre on the wing. 1:41 left in the first half. Philadelphia with another miss. Here's Gortat. He's covered by Oubre. And there's a 3-second violation. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Jackson comes in for Oubre. A minute 29 left in the first half of this one.
Set up.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Pass to Drummond. And stolen by Williams. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell showing some.
Donnie Mitchell.
Prettiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through.
Now here's Martin. Jackson on the wing. To end the cold spell. He drops it from range. Jackson's got 6.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Here's Burke. Drummond defending. And it's Burke missing. And it's Lowry with the ball for Philadelphia. 9-point game. Here's Jackson. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Flush.
See why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Philadelphia trails by 11. Jackson outside. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good.
And challenging the defense inside. Jackson with no fear.
Jackson's gone 50% from the field. 3 out of 6.
Right here.
Williams passes to Bird. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from the corner. Good work there as it goes. He's got 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Sioux Falls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Mitchell, and it's Bird in at the 3. And for the 76ers, there's the Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. On defense, the visiting team. They trail by 11. To the inside. Hayes. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. What? That might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
For 3, George. Hassel with a rebound. Sioux Falls leading by 13. Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And he makes a first. Doncic hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Hook loose. There's the double with Doncic. Here's George. It's Hayes with the rebound. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space. It has to be a great play.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Gortat gets the bucket. Gortat's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
On offense, here's Sioux Falls. Good momentum, 8 straight points. DiVincenzo finds Doncic. Down low, here's Gortat. Hayes, the pass to Gortat. Here's Maxey. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Sioux Falls leading by 17. Outside, Williams. DiVincenzo on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Over to the wing. Here's Council. Off target from outside. On offense, here's Sioux Falls. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Jackson, pass to Rivers. Now DiVincenzo. Embiid covers. Outside, DiVincenzo. And so he draws the foul and into the line to shoot a pair. Sioux Falls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
All right.
First free throw is good.
Good morning. Good morning. Yo, yo.
Here for Philadelphia. Both free throws
Fire.
good from DiVincenzo. There's a minute 47 left in the 3rd quarter.
Okay.
Now
Great.
here's Gordon. Defense is right there. Here's the 3. Council with the bucket. Council's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Gortat. Drummond defending. Jackson for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Phil.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here we go. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you
Let's
finish
see that
a
one
break.
again.
Throw it down with force.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Jackson on the wing. From the arc. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. Gortat's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him.
Fire.
It's both from the stripe. Now Philadelphia with it.
Hey, up on Lowry.
There's 38 seconds left in the third.
Away team foul. Bola. First
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Sioux Falls.
coming onto the floor.
On offense, here's Sioux Falls. They're on a 19-5 run. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the three.
SGA. Yeah.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
He's like the third best shooting guard I got on my roster. It's pretty cool.
Jackson
I spent $10 on VC coins, 35,000. I don't think Devi, you were here,
Lowry
but
outside.
I might do another one.
No good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
28-point lead. This is 3-star competition. Moving on up.
This one's all but over already. It's Sioux Falls opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Donovan Mitchell out there with Williams. Then it's Jackson, and it's Burke in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Williams passes to Jackson, over to the left wing, Bird. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Pass to Martin. Lowry against Williams. Tipped. Here's Bird.
Oh, jeez. Oh, down, big fella.
Slam dunk.
Give him a champion.
The arena is stunned.
That's my $100 Benjamin.
Now here's Lowry. Ooh, he couldn't stay in bounds. And that's
Turnover.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Sioux Falls. Goes up with the stripe. Pass to Bird. Jackson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Oh, a little left that time as it drops.
Fireball.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Martin outside. He tries for 3. He buries it from 3. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Bird.
Larry Bird. The Birdman from Indiana. Yeah, he was good.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Bird. For the finish. Second chance shot. Burke, it's good.
Boom.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Sioux Falls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, another thing they did well,
Larry.
running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. That's good.
Set the screen assist.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Sioux Falls. They played a great fourth quarter defensively.
Hey everybody, like, comment, let me know where you're hanging out today, tomorrow.
Start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offenses.
Let's go.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot on it. Like,
Can't stop this.
Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
What's next? Superstar Kevin Garnett.
Lowry with it. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Council to halt the run, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Ah, that's weak.
At the line for the away team, Council. 2 shots.
Ouch.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Jackson, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What's holding up? Let's go.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Jeez.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Martin with the rebound. So it's Philadelphia
Gotta
now.
get used to Gilgy. He's got a different
Pass to
release.
Tipped. Here's Bona.
Holy.
And they get it back. Here's McCain. Fires the three. Knocks down the
Ooh.
triple. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up.
Love to see him inside passing.
Another ding, ding, ding-a-ling, ding, 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 ding-a-ling. Let's go.
Burke's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far.
Oh, fourth top.
Pass to Bona. Oh, from deep. McCain shot is off. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their
Home
way.
team foul. Williams.
Are we
Second personal
80,
foul.
88
First
messages?
team foul.
Number 8? Oh, who's number 8? Where are you from?
Martin. Taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
What in the world is that message?
And he ends up missing both free throws. On offense, here's 2 fouls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Thanks, Doc. YT finger red number 1. Stay home buffering. Oh,
He just draws so much
those are all emojis. Can you guys see them?
For a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
So it's Philadelphia now. That's tipped. Pass to Council. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle.
Yeah, you son of a biscuit. I saw you sitting there.
Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sitting there in anticipation.
Hard foul on the shot.
It's a killer. 5 seconds left. We go back to the triple threat. Debbie, are you still here?
Jackson. At the line for 2.
Comment Y for Y
Shoot
and
2.
N for N.
And that one falls for Jackson.
What do you guys think of my court? It's pretty cool. You can design your own court.
And he makes both
Wearing
free
the wrong
throws.
jerseys, though. 5,
Now Mitchell.
4, 3, 2.
And the miss.
On to Cincinnati.
Picking up the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
38-point bid. Let's go. Let's see what we got. How many earnings? 2,500 max. Rewards. We got a gold shoe, a badge award, and 76er ball. And we got another level to achieve. And gotta check and see how many hours are left on 19 for Larry. Wow. So what's next on the list? What do you think we're gonna get? Gold shoe, up tempo, they're ugly. Limitless range, 76er ball, 10 grand. Ooh. So really quickly. So if we go to 2 XP, 1 hour and 1 minute. I'm going to play for another 1 hour and 1 minute and see where we're at. I'm doing Devi's style. All the while, we'll do a Devi style. Wicka, 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 what? You remember that show Superbad? Wicka, wiki. Oh my god. Water is good. Everybody take a drink of whatever beverage you have. Let me know where you're at. State, country.
Happy to have you with us for
Hey,
NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Oh yeah, there we go. This is the Lakers, Devi style. Devi, my sensei. He's 14. He knows more than me about this game. I can't believe it. I just got it a week ago, and I had to reinstall it.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. They've got Joel Embiid, and it's Mitchell in at the 2. Doncic passes to James. Shot clock at 5. All sorts of time. He can't hit that time. Mitchell with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Bird. Soft touch off the
Holy shit, Larry's good. You don't need to sit out there and drain threes unless they're open.
There is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Like that. Like that. Nice defense. Hey, Joel. Volleyball.
decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A. I spent a lot of
Good
time
morning.
talking to Joel Embiid.
Bright sunshiny day. It's 5:30.
National team.
Free throw drops for Embiid.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker too. I mean,
Best thing about this, you just got to win the game. It don't matter if it's 1 point or 10 points.
Hayes, the pass to Doncic, pulls it. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls.
Gortat is a freaking machine.
And it's Connect with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 1-point game. Here's Hayes. He can't get it to go.
Gortat, my God.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Rivers, the pass to Embiid. Some solid defense from James.
LeBron.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And Doncic launches from deep.
He just loves having Luka bail his ass out. It's pathetic. They shouldn't have made it playoffs.
Embiid inside.
Who won the tournament this year?
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now, here is James. Three-pointer.
No.
And Gortat pulls it down.
Gortat. Embiid running the court.
Outside for Mitchell. Fires it. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Clean look
In the
from
zone,
mid-range.
bro. In the zone.
Probably want to run that play again.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Hayes for three.
No.
That shot is off. Sioux Falls leading by 3. Pass to Gortat. Inside, Embiid. Oh, this is the dunk.
Great contest.
There's a foul.
That's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's James. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
His defense is killer.
Here's Rivers, guarded by Doncic. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Setting up plays. 151. Take a drink of water.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. A minute
I wonder if I
15
got
left in the
Victor on
fourth
my
quarter.
team. No, you don't get that option.
Present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
Joel
Just a
Embiid.
dominant force
What?
for them on the offensive end tonight. I mean,
Wow.
stepping
Who
up
cares?
big when
Hey,
their team
hey,
is
everybody. Hey.
able to gather a big share of their points. It's safe
Yes,
to say
I'm
this game
on.
could have been a rough one
No.
for them without him in the mix.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with
Who
Howie.
is that?
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Bronny. Full court. Full court.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 6 to shoot. The 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Luka Puka.
This guy
Shoot.
lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Pass to Gortat. Over James. Gortat gets the bucket. Gortat's got his first bucket in this one.
Answering the ball in the clutch, Gortat comes through.
Here's Doncic. Embiid covers. Baseline James. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. Flying with a baseline jumper.
No.
Laces one from three.
Braun.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. The wrong guys who relish the moment.
Larry saves the day.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys.
It's just falling. Why are we falling? I didn't call for a foul. Automatic shit.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's
Somebody's on fire.
Possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Embiid inside. He's against Hayes. Rivers, the pass to Gortat. The three from Mitchell. They get the rebound.
Oh, we got a shot, fellas. We got a shot. This come down to the wire. I hate this.
Here, Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
3.7 would be a foul. We got to shoot a three with 4 or 5 seconds left. Inbound, pull up and shoot. 2.3. We got a timeout, so I'm gonna ice them. Birds need a little birdie bird. Let's see. We're going to the line. Whatever. Hey, good morning. Buenos dias, señoritas.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point
They
lead.
can do it.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Okay.
Love a guy who
Now
gets
it's a
himself to the
4-point
line,
game.
Takes his time and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. They're behind by 4. Only 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed.
They had a
So
score
it's Los
on or
Angeles
something?
picking up the win.
Drive all safety and see you again soon.
I miss Anthony Edwards and Victor. And you get this. Oh. Domination time. We cleared the board already tonight in those 5 games. Start with the Pistons. It's a miracle. They got Cade, Jaden Ivey, and Asura Thompson, Tobias Harris, Jane Dern. This is going to be interesting.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for Sioux Falls. We've got Donovan Mitchell, and it's Bird in at the 3, the small forward. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the 5. So the Pistons will get the first possession. Now here's Cunningham.
Watch him.
Harris down low. And Gortat pulls it down.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim. And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Detroit making a change here. Sasser's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Sasser.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3
Larry the Legend, man. This guy is. If you play NBA 2K and you didn't get the code, go get the code.
Most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Now here's Ivy. Pass to Sasser. Here's Thompson. And he converts the layup.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
All right, let's get this ball.
Rivers, the pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And that's good.
Joel
His first bucket of the game.
Embiid.
Just how you draw it up. That's a look they'll take every time.
Ivy outside. Launches a 3. Fires in the
Ooh,
triple.
Jaden Ivey. I like that player. He could be a good Timber.
You've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Rivers, the pass to Bird. And he takes it in
Larry
for
the
the layup
Legend.
off a very nice feed. Bird's gotten his second bucket of the game. Ball stolen. To the inside.
Oh, get your ass in there.
Monster jam.
Making people around him better. One of the things Doc is best known for. Doc Rivers.
Here's Gortat.
Gortat is a machine.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
You know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Wow, they are shooting the lights off.
Certainly knock this down, which is why you got to guard him tighter than that.
To the wing on the left. To the left wing. Here's Bird. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Bird's got 6.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer
Indiana
a higher
boy.
percentage look next time.
Grew up on a farm, shooting hoops in the garage.
Thompson scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock.
Nope.
Harris misses. Sioux Falls leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. And he takes that one up and
Gortat is a freaking force, man. That was a great pickup.
On the glass. Great at using his height and length.
Debbie was right.
Gortat's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Detroit calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Yo, yo. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Fontecchio comes in for Harris. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Thompson. And Hardaway is subbed in for Ivy. Now here's Fontecchio. Pass to Sasser from outside the arc. Again, no good by Detroit. Sioux Falls leading by 6. Williams on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team, Jackson. Phil Jackson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Fire. Phil Jackson was a really good player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Half-court trap.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter.
Hey, Cunningham's pretty damn good.
Here's Stewart.
Oh.
Rebounded by Sioux Falls.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him
Dumb
up because
shot.
he takes a ton of pride
Bad
in what
possession.
he does on defense.
Now here's Sasser. Still without a bucket. And that
Can't
one's
leave
good. Cunningham.
Katie boy out.
Hesitation.
Oh,
Gets the
we
ball
got
and is
SGA.
confident he can make the shot.
Gilgeous Alexander against Hardaway. Oh, he muscles
Well, they
it in
call
through
him
the
the fall
contact.
merchant.
They call the foul, and he's on his way to the
That's
line.
funny.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Reed's checked in for Fontecchio.
Anyways, I love NBA.
Yeah, what's special about
I
Gilgeous
love
Alexander
MLB
is
the
how
best,
shifty he is.
NFL 2, and NBA 3.
Defenses.
Here's Reed. Pass to Cunningham.
More phone, your team wins.
Shot comes out. Sioux Falls leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson on the wing. The 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive
Get on.
offense so far.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
It's all good in the neighborhood.
He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking
Come on,
at
GA.
you need guys who will take it upon themselves.
9-point lead. I'm going to guess win by 40.
Make something happen.
Once I get back into the
Fast and
swing.
furious as we end the first. It's Sioux Falls up 9. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
One thing about domination games is they take 30 minutes.
And so far through one quarter, it's
Starters,
been a lopsided
let's
game.
go.
We'll
Run
see
it
if
up.
that changes here in the second.
Gotta win by
Let's quickly
15.
check out the scoring breakdown here for Sioux Falls.
Everything working for
For
them
all the
inside so far,
max.
guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities
What
by forcing
was
turnovers.
that?
So for Sioux Falls right now, they've got Joel Embiid. And it's Bird in at the 3. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 9. And here's Sasser. He's scoreless. The 3 is up. And Harris gets it to go.
Tobias.
The assist by Thompson.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Rivers, the pass to Gortat. 2 points. That one goes.
Gortat, he's going to be the MVP of this
Love to
game.
see
Holy.
that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Beasley, pass to Reed. Thompson with it. Takes the 3. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Larry,
And the defense
the
got away with
legend.
it there. That's a shot he typically makes.
Mitchell showing some muscle.
Donnie.
And Mitchell's
Hey, yo,
commitment to
Donnie,
his
you're
shot
all
doesn't let
Mr.
the contact
Reliable.
slow him down.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham,
Jump
what do you
ball.
think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This
It's
is
not a
guy that
violation,
doesn't
is it?
just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for
Check
titles.
yourself before you wreck yourself.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Pass to Sasser. Back to Harris. For 3. And again, no good by Detroit. Sioux Falls leading by 10. Here's Gortat. Here he goes.
Oh, Gortat. Just run it through Gortat.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
And here's Harris outside. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris against Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson outside. Out to Beasley. Back to Harris.
Oh.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
And some changes here for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Reed. Fontecchio comes in for Thompson. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Beasley. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Sioux Falls. Doncic comes in for Rivers. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka.
Doncic is so smooth, man. It's just compared to... This is his only 94 card. I can't imagine what he is to the 100.
To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Luka
Rebound,
Doncic.
Luka.
Sioux Falls leading by 11. DiVincenzo on the wing. Over Ivy. Kept alive.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice time
Yeah,
on the tip.
Larry the legend. All he does is make plays.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Bird's gone 4 for 4
Birdman.
shooting tonight. The shot is good. Doncic making
Stick
the play.
around for the
Bird's got
Birdman.
10 points in the game.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His
Help,
impact,
help.
his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Nice.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the
All
team.
right, whole new
last
group.
season we saw Luka
Donnie
Doncic
Mitch.
score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
BA, he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go
J-Unit
north
ball.
of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
And some changes here for Detroit.
Bounce pass.
Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Hardaway is subbed in for Ivy. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the
And
whistle
one.
on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Hey, Jason Williams is known for being a flashy player, but he also has some substance to that style. He blends the two nicely. A terrific ball handler and one of the most creative passers out there.
And Williams drops them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Knocks it loose. And they're pushing it up. Here's Bird.
Harry,
Offline with a 3. Detroit
you're on
trails by
fire,
16.
Larry. Your legs are on fire.
Checked in for Williams. Detroit
Put it out.
Make no mistake,
Put it out.
Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense.
Harry, Larry, and my other brother Larry.
And set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Oh, what? This looks kind of nice. I want to play Hayes. Phil Jackson. The Bruisers are coming in, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. I am Jerry Heyman.
Hardaway on the wing. Releases. And there's a foul. It'll go on Marcus Sasser. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Okay, what was that about? AI got pissed or something.
On offense, here's Sioux Falls. They're on a 14-4 run. Kicks it to Doncic. 4-3. Duran with the rebound. Detroit trails by 16. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation,
welcome
it's
to
got
the
to be a
Vince
transition
Jared
takeout.
channel,
Detroit shooting
bringing
their
you
third
all
free throw attempt of
sports
the game.
all the time. Nature, wildlife, opening packs, golfing, selling cards on eBay. You know how much fun that is?
Nick, can you say total package?
And I get the game. I gotta get the PS6. Is there a PS6 coming out soon? I just skipped the PS5.
On defense, the visiting team.
Get PS5s for $400 right
Free
now.
throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't know.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Detroit shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in this game. That free throw misses.
Up 15. Win by 40.
Good on the second one.
Luka.
52 seconds left in the half. Doncic against Hardaway. Here's Rivers. Sasser with a rebound.
It's a foul.
Detroit trails by 14. Pass to Hardaway. Now Cunningham fires from deep. And again, no good by Detroit.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not
Luka, so fluid.
And I know
It's like
Doncic prefers a straight
butter and
three
knife.
shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Here's Cunningham. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Phil.
Pass to Hassel. Doncic with it. Off target at the
Where's
rim.
foul? My God. No wonder we're in Detroit.
Over with one on the clock. No good on the buzzer.
17-point lead. Checking in.
It hasn't even been
Check-ins.
close.
Need some
Sioux
check-ins.
Falls leading by 17.
The visiting team, 39.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Embiid has got the ball here for Sioux Falls. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. And it's Sasser in at the point. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Bingo.
Turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually.
That's a straight fire.
Really been in the zone throughout this game.
Straight fire.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Mitchell.
This reminds me of
I'll tell you,
Timberwolves the other
tough
night.
to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get
2
up
nights
even
in a
few
row.
notches higher.
Well,
We
and that's
beat 'em
exactly
once,
how the
and that
game
was
is
a
played
fluke.
in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Rivers. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And it's Detroit with the ball.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
Ivy passes to Thompson. Back to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Deflects the pass. And they're on the break. Here's Gortat. Nice pass. Nice catch.
Gortat.
And a resounding dunk.
I'll tell you what, when Gortat finds his groove now, he's looking to shoot it every time, as well he should. I love seeing him be aggressive like this.
Detroit calls timeout.
25-point
Has to be
lead.
the top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
J. Will, Hassel, Gilgis.
Fontecchio's checked
This
in
one
for
actually
Detroit.
is
Beasley
the
comes in
best
for Ivy.
defensive lineup, I think.
Here's Fontecchio. They get it back. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Out to the wing. Hayes finds Jackson. And the shot's good. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Sasser outside. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Fontecchio, right side. 5 on the clock. And it's off from 3-point range. On offense, here's Sioux Falls. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Jackson gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Sasser outside.
Away team foul.
And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's
Well,
checked in for Duran.
how
Kate
about
Cunningham
them
comes in for
apples?
Thompson. And Hardaway is subbed in for Beasley. There's Cunningham with a 3.
I love big guards. And Cunningham using the size to perfection. Good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And Sioux Falls making a change here.
K. Cunningham. 3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Williams passes to Burke. Shoots over Stewart. The rebound by Detroit. Sasser with the ball. No made baskets yet. Stepped on the line. Out of bounds.
He stepped out of
That will cost him a
bounds.
possession.
Come on,
Holland,
Cade.
he's checked in
It's a
for
turnover.
Fontecchio.
For your home team, Holland.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Right side Mitchell. Going inside. Bird, that's good.
Hey, Bird is listed as about 6'9". I think he's closer to 6'10". He goes a strong, deceptively strong 220. All of that helps him when he takes it to the rack.
There's Cunningham with a three. Gets the three to fall. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
8 seconds
even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
I got him.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Burke. No good that
He
time.
missed.
Jackson against Hardaway. The rebound by Jackson. Sioux Falls leading by 23. Here's Bird. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Foul?
Larry Bird, first.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
13 foul.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Pass to Gortat. Back to Rivers. 2 on the clock. Oh, no good. On the last second attempt there. And so it's Sioux Falls ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's more. So for Sioux Falls right now, we've got Dante DiVincenzo. Luka Doncic is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Rivers in at the 1.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. Here's Embiid. And they pick up 2.
Joel.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid.
That's been a nice
I mean,
addition,
he's such
but
a
I miss
terrifically
Ant.
skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Harris outside. And they double up Harris. Here's Sasser. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Pure from 3.
Sure, look going.
Moore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Rivers. Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup.
Really quick off the bounce now. Rivers gets to the rim with ease, and he's got good strength to finish, too.
Detroit trails by 21. There's the double with Doncic. Here's Sasser. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's Doncic missing. Doncic has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Sasser outside. Pass to Harris. Here's Moore. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Gortat. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Player of the
Doncic has
game.
got 3 assists in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Sioux Falls?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Moore. Duren, the pass to Ivy. And DiVincenzo comes to help. Back to Duren. Pass to Harris. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by Sioux Falls.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Boy, Rivers showing you the leaping ability right there.
Run it up.
He knows how to throw it down.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ivy passes to Harris. Harris is doubled. Thompson outside. Again, no good by Detroit. Sioux Falls leading by 23. Hayes finds DiVincenzo. Back to Hayes.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Rivers. Ivy defends. Rivers, the pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
That should have been
Trying
good.
to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And
And it
one.
goes.
Yeah,
As the
baby.
official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Fontecchio comes in for Tobias Harris. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And Moores subbed in for Ivy. Now here's Sasser. He's closely guarded. Here's Stewart. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. So it's Sioux Falls now. Here's DiVincenzo. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. Well,
1
the defense
minute.
allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
On offense, here's Sioux Falls. And it's Bird missing.
Oh, man.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holland can't hit. Here's Rivers. Sasser defends.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot.
Big
Shows
Bird.
right there.
The
He
big
can do it when he
Bird.
needs to.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Sasser outside. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Stepping up and
Let's
nailing
see that
an
one
important
again.
shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sasser. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Here's Rivers. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Bird. And here's Hayes. Here's Burke. Stewart defends. Here's Bird. Drills it from deep.
At the arc, Bird can be just devastating, especially when he gets into a nice rhythm.
Here's Burke. Nails it.
Oh, clutch.
So it's Sioux Falls picking up the win. Boy,
31.
this crowd has to be shocked
Like
by the
I
way
said,
their team
30
was
points.
dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is...
Gold shoe, badge award, and almost a level up. Box score 21 for Bird. We made three 3-pointers only, and that's the way you win. Who's next? Anybody remember? Nice. Pacers. Will expire. Will it be Larry or Donovan Mitchell? Pacers made it to the finals with that lineup. This makes, if the Timberwolves were in the East,
Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now the starting group for Sioux Falls. They've got Joel Embiid, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. And for Indiana, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point.
this is current rosters. This game could be a little tougher.
Here we go. So it's Sioux Falls now.
Hey, yo, get on JoJo.
Out to the right wing. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Rivers. To the left side wing. Offensive board. A nice shot by Mitchell.
All right, get the lead, keep the
Talk about how
lead.
Mitchell does a little of everything. I mean, that was just great hustle.
Here's Halliburton. There's the three. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Nembhard outside, 11 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. And they're running. Here's Gortat, and that one is stuffed right through.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Here's Mathurin. He drives in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Yep, count it.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Halliburton with the ball. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton from deep. Mitchell grabs a miss. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Sioux Falls. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Nembhard outside. And he says right back at you with a big dump of his own.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed be
Joel
very smart in this team.
Embiid.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want.
Double team, and then they get a wide open
Stayed in
three
the outlet.
every
He was
time.
very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, VA. Has a great feel for setting up his his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment. Two.
First free throw is good.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Neesmith's shot is off. Sioux Falls leading by 8. Pass to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Burke. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Shepard. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. There's Neesmith with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's McConnell picking him up. Here's Doncic. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Here's Shepard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to McConnell. The rebound by Embiid. Sioux Falls leading by 7. Pass to Burke. DiVincenzo on the wing. Counted from distance.
Devo.
They show so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And it's Burke missing. Indiana trails by 8. There's Neesmith with a 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And here's Shepard for 3. And that's not going to go.
2012. 2012. Let's go. Anybody understand the messages? I can't translate. I only speak English and Spanish.
Transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Sioux Falls is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Now they're in at small forward with Jackson at the 4. TJ McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Wiseman in at center. And for Sioux Falls, we've got Donovan Mitchell. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Indiana trails by 8. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Get up. Gots to get up.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
2014.
Sioux Falls leading by 6. Here's Rivers. No points so far. Here's Gortat. The layup misses. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Indiana. Here's McConnell. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. To the left wing. Shoots from the baseline. And again, no good by Sioux Falls.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
On offense, here's Sioux Falls. Got it. 2 for 5.
Larry.
And you know, in the
Bird.
variety of moves can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Matherin. Excellent D there from Embiid. Sioux Falls leading by 8. Pass to Rivers. Here's Gortat, defended by Jackson. Here's Bird. The putback. It's good on the putback.
It's a good run.
Great
In the
anticipation
second
off the
quarter.
missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Bird's checked in for Sioux Falls. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Now the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the
Larry's
wheel,
on fire.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
Now here's McConnell.
Screen coming. Go, go, go.
Who poked away. Here's Bird. Indiana with a rebound.
The ball goes to the away team.
Nice play. Turnover.
Sioux Falls leading by 13. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
McConnell passes to Turner. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Team ball.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Sioux Falls?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Capitalize off more forced miscues.
Indiana making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. Outside Mitchell. A minute 37 left in the first half of this game. Here's Gortat. Yep, that one's good.
Gortat's
got his
an
second bucket.
unbelievable
Boy, the wingspan of Gortat
player.
helps him big time on the glass. Great at using his height and length to corral rebounds.
And they recover it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Gortat. Here's Rivers. Down it
Doc
goes.
Rivers.
Dumped it
Yeah.
through off a beautiful setup.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard. No good on the three. On offense, here's Sioux Falls. They're on a 15-4 run. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws.
Lots of contact on the play. 35-20.
Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. And Indiana with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Shepard in for Nembhard. Jackson, he's checked in for Sioux Falls. Williams comes in for Rivers. Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. Connects from downtown. 41 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Bird. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Larry Bird
really good inside because he
is
uses
the
both
word.
hands and that 6'9" frame to get the shot to fall despite solid defensive pressure.
Now here's Neesmith. 16 seconds left in the second period. And here is Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
J-Will.
7 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
That would have been nice.
A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Indiana trails by 18. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Matherin, they're the wings. And it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Nice shot by Turner.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
The shot no good. Down low. Bird. And he banks it home with one hand.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot. But he shows you right there, he can do it when he needs to.
Here's Matherin. And he makes it on the layup.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Sioux Falls leading by 16. Out left to the wing. From downtown. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Pity for that rim right there. Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's McConnell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
Pass to Hassel. Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. Indiana trails by 18. Williams passes to Embiid. The rebound by Turner. And here's Matherin to bring it up for Indiana. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. And Indiana with some changes. Wiseman, he's checked in for Turner. Jackson comes in for Siakam. And Halliburton is subbed in for Nembhard. Back to Jackson. Pass to Halliburton. McConnell with it.
Get the perimeter.
To the inside. And Wiseman with the jam.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
DiVincenzo against Jackson.
Get there, get there.
Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Sioux Falls leading by 16. Pass to Hayes. Outside, DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Baseline jumper. And again, no good by Sioux Falls. Indiana on offense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Murphy, no good. DiVincenzo against Jackson. Pass to Burke. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Burke's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
Don't forget the ball here.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter. McConnell outside. Pass to Halliburton. Launches it. And McConnell is good for 3. McConnell's got 5 points.
Halliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
Here's Bird. Neesmith covering. Burke, the pass to Hayes. To the right side. Here's Bird. Money from the wing. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the quick release. Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
To the paint. Here's Neesmith. Got a piece of it. Williams against McConnell. Here's Bird. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
Sioux Falls shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Indiana trails by 19. McConnell passes to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man, Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Lets it go from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. McConnell, good.
Nice job getting him right in stride. Excellent play.
24 seconds left in the third. Williams passes to Bird. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, Bird is a lot taller than people think. He's closer to 6'10 than 6'8. And that helps him inside defense trying to stop him, but got sloppy and fouled.
Both good from the line that time. Halliburton against Doncic. Pass to Siakam. No good on the shot.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's Sioux Falls out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Sioux Falls right now, we've got Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Burt in at the 5 spot.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, swiped away. Ball's going up the court. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Sioux Falls.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Away team foul. Doc Rivers. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Now here's McConnell. The D's right on him. Pass to Jackson. It's tipped. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Rivers. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
All starting from a turnover. DiVincenzo shows great anticipation skills to make a play on the ball and get them in transition.
Away team foul. Doc Rivers. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's McConnell. He's covered closely. And here's Shepard for 3. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. Gortat's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rivers. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Bird passes to Gortat. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Sioux Falls making a change here. Doncic checked in. Murphy, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Tipped away. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And DiVincenzo with the lay-in. Good.
And, you know, plays like this are why DiVincenzo is out here. His hustle keeps possessions going.
Pass to Murphy. They need this. And Indiana misses again. So it's Sioux Falls now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Doncic. That one rolls around and rims out. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. And it's Shepard missing.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Sioux Falls. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot. I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. So he gets them both. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Here's Shepard. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
4th team foul. At the line for your home team, TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And Sioux Falls will go for a different look here. He does not get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Mitchell, the pass to Burke. 1:14 left in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Rebounded by Sioux Falls. DiVincenzo on the wing. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's Wiseman missing. Here's Burke. Takes it inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Fine that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
26 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Wiseman. Toppin outside. Here's Shepard looking to win the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. 12 seconds left to play in the 4th. Burke, the pass to Jackson. Puts it up. So it's Sioux Falls picking up the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Go to badge and pizza. $25 for Bird. Wow. Well, that's that. Moving on. 86. Is he even gonna play? I don't think so. Awesome. Driving layup 92. Clippers. Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell? Wow. Play it to play him. What do we got here? Jerseys? Season 7. Embiid's gone already. Okay, he's back. What a team. Where's the new... Alrighty then.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And tonight, we've got Sioux Falls playing against Cleveland. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now, the starting group for Sioux Falls. We've got Mitchell, and it's Rivers in at the point guard position. And for the Cavaliers, Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Garland. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Mitchell. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Possessing a shoot-first mentality, Mitchell's assertiveness on offense is what makes him so dangerous.
Right wing. Here's Gortat, covered by Mobley. And there it is for him.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Outside Strus. Inside. Here's Mobley. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Gortat passes to Burke. Over to the left wing. Here's Bird. Hands it from the wing.
Boy, the quick release. Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
Outside Strus. Rejected by Mitchell. And they get it back. Allen sinks that one from the post. Allen's got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Garland hits them both. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Burke. Here's Gortat. Pulls up. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Strus with it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Gortat pulls it down. So it's Sioux Falls now, trailing by 2. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Back to Strus. Cleveland again missing.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And that one's good. Mitchell
is such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. Levert's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Garland. Now here's Levert. Plenty of space. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
1:33 left now in the first quarter. Gilgeous Alexander against Levert. It's Powell on the wing. The kick out to Williams. Down low. Here's Jackson. Powell outside. Back to Hayes. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
We've seen the Big E do this forever. Dominant inside, using that size to create second chance opportunities.
And that misses. That would have put him up. Pass to Okoro. Lets the three fly, and the three-pointer goes.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Williams passes to Hayes. Now Jackson, three-pointer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer.
Now here's Levert. Still no points. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
A different look for Cleveland. Niang, he's checked in for Okoro. And Jerome subbed in for Levert. Porter looks it over. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. Here's Powell on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Porter from outside. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
15.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Jared Allen out there with George Niang. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the 2. And for Sioux Falls, they've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bird in at the 3. Puts it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Garland for three. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. Burke's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gortat passes to Bird. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Bird's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Starting the 2nd quarter, about a minute gone. Allen finds Garland. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 5 now.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his ability.
Cleveland trails by 3. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. Burke's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Here's Gortat. Fires for 3. Jerome grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Garland, no good. Sioux Falls leading by 3. Here's Burke. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on George Nier.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Well, big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Nier. LeVert comes in for Strus. Merrill, he's checked in for Jerome. And Mitchell's subbed in for Garland. Mitchell's checked in for Sioux Falls. Rivers comes in for Luka Doncic. Cleveland calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Mitchell double team. Here's Tyson. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Tyson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
LeVert passes to Allen. And Butler with the block. And they get it back. Sioux Falls leading by 4. Here's Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Mitchell. These are his first free throws of the game.
Phil Jackson, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Merrill. LeVert goes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range hits a 3-pointer. Williams has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Pass to Mobley. No good. Unable to win this run. Sioux Falls leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Butler. Powell outside. And it's good. 2 points. Powell's gotten his 2nd bucket.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's LeVert. No points yet. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. In for Tyson, and it's Porter Jr. in for LeVert. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Doncic passes to Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Now Porter.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Wade. Outside for Porter. The three ball. Doncic grabs the miss. Sioux Falls leading by 11. Here's Jackson. Off target from the wing. Porter with it. Hayes picks him up. Outside Porter. Here's Wade. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Wade's got 5.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Doncic against Porter. Doncic passes to Bird. And he packs it down right on top of Evan Mobley.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Cleveland trails by 10. McCorrell, left side. Let's go with a 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Showing great awareness and quick decision making. That's how you handle getting double teamed.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Porter with 2 seconds left. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Still home team ball. Checking in for your home team. George Niang. Max Strus. Ty Jerome. Darius Garland.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's Sioux Falls. They lead by 7. We'll get right back to
the visiting team. 36.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
All right.
Here's Rivers. No points so far. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Here's Garland. And for Sioux Falls, we've got Mitchell. And it's Burke in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's deflected. Rivers, the pass to Gortat. Here's Bird. By Strus.
Dish.
He doesn't do that a lot, but he showed you right there. He can do it when he needs to.
Cleveland trails by 11. Outside Garland. Lets it go from 11.
Wow.
And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bird. Burke. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, how about that?
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Strus finds Garland. To the middle. Up and in on the layup. Wade's got 7.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Rivers, the pass to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Garland. It's stolen away. And here comes the break. Shoots. And it's Bird missing. Cleveland trails by 11.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Stolen
by Mitchell.
Fired.
Here's the break. Here's Burke. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, great defensive focus gets Mitchell the steal, and he instinctively starts that fast break.
Hook loose. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. Gortat passes to Mitchell.
Got him, Mitch. Everybody's on fire.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Right side, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Strus. Deflected.
Oh my goodness.
And they're on the run.
Breakaway slam. Transition
annihilation.
basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Garland, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Bird. Hits the trifecta. Bird's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Cleveland again missing. On offense, here's Sioux Falls. Some momentum, a 15-0 away.
Boy, Rivers
Fire
showing you the leadership ability right there for a
everywhere.
point guard.
Rivers
He
is
knows
on
how to
fire.
throw
What
it
the
down.
heck?
And Cleveland has possession. Cleveland calls timeout.
Timeout,
Things
Cleveland,
just aren't going their way.
1-1-1.
He clearly wants to talk it over.
I'm going to
And
end
you
the
know
stream
what,
at
guys,
3,
if for nothing
3,
else, just to
3,
slow
3.
things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Please give a big round of applause for George Bixby.
Mobley outside. Pass to Okoro. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
Donovan Mitchell.
1:03 left to play in the third quarter here. Back to Niang. Cleveland again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track. Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Powell. Guarded by Okoro. DiVincenzo. Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Jackson's got 8 points.
Phil Jackson.
And Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
Mitchell. Rebounded by Sioux Falls. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Powell right side. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Gets it to go from 8 feet. 10 points for him.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Sioux Falls opening up a huge gap. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Evan Mobley, Sam Merrill out there with George Niang. And it's Tyson in at the 3, small forward.
Bill Jackson, his first team foul. Substitution for the away team, Doc Rivers.
On defense, the visiting team. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Niang, the pass to Merrill. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Mobley, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Mobley, and LeVert subbed in for Niang. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again. Jackson gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Merrill. Ooh, poked away. And here they come.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. That's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sioux Falls?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Here's Rivers. Outside, DiVincenzo. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Here's Gortat driving in. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, when Gortat finds his groove now, he's looking to shoot it every time, as well he should. I love seeing him be aggressive like this.
And DiVincenzo comes to help. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's the break. Up ahead. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got his first 2 points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Pass to Tyson. LeVert outside. And DiVincenzo comes to help. Porter from outside. And Gortat pulls it down. On offense, here's Sioux Falls. Here's Rivers. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Doing damage inside. Rivers absolutely fearless. Loves to take it up in there.
Down low. Here's Tyson. And it's thrust down. A nice jam.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Rivers. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 3, and Sioux Falls another 3.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And DiVincenzo comes to help. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Rivers, the pass to Butler. The baseline Jay. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Rivers. From behind the arc. LeVert with a rebound. Up top, Porter. Here's Tyson. Here's LeVert. That one goes. Count it.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
LeVert's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Outside Butler. Here's Rivers. Pass to Gortat.